Hey, try RPM Trade Vietnam in this bitch. Yeah. Give y'all the lunch break live stream. What you think I got right here? Got that smoothie. Yo, shout out to tropical smoothie. They're keeping me from eating a lot of bullshit that I normally wouldn't eat. Just making a nice positive change. I can see this fucking thing wanting to fall. Let me put this right here. Yo, man, I know what when it comes to social media and shit, just life in general, because it don't take social media for you to realize that you're not gonna really be able to you're not gonna be able to please everybody. Not everybody gonna like you, and that's okay. But I find it to be a big waste of time when haters take a snapshot or a silly ass, childish, almost like jealous, ignorant angle on what it is that they think that I'm doing. And then they go, "Oh, I know what you doing. You doing this." Because some dude said I was clout chasing, and then in the same breath, when the same dude was telling me I was clout chasing, he was also saying that I'm clout chasing because I'm risking my life for nothing. I love it that he said all of this in this way, because he's proven that what it is that I'm doing is not clout chasing, and that he feels like me, but he don't get the balls to do what it is that I'm doing, and it's because he fears it. I read all of that into his little comment that I was clout chasing because I was risking my life for nothing. That's what he said. Now, this is how I pulled my conclusion out of all of that, where I'm not knee-jerk reacting. I'm not hating. I'm making an honest, objective observation into what it is that will make him use those words to insult me, because it's a fucking insult, right? First of all, if he says that I'm risking my life, then he's recognizing the danger that may be involved. And he's saying that somehow I'm not affected by the danger. Fear of the danger hasn't stopped me from doing what I'm doing. So he's really saluting me, first of all, for being courageous about something that he would be too scared to do. So that's what I hear in that, right? I don't know what else that could be. That's not what I said. That is what it is, right? He's scared, number one. Number two, to say that I'm doing it for nothing is a snapshot. He act like I'm doing this for nothing, but he don't understand gun ownership, the political circus that's surrounding him, that's been dominating his whole life in ways that he probably don't understand. Because if he understood it, he would know that me or anybody standing up like this or any other way that they can possibly conceive of while being non-violent but making a very strong statement about some serious stuff, you have to commit now. What the fuck else could I possibly even be doing, bro? Like, for real? Stop playing. So you ain't doing nothing but salute everything that I'm doing by calling it what it is, and then saying that I'm doing it when it needs to be done when nobody else will do it. This is all I hear from you, dude. What else is he saying by all this? He's also saying that that I should be worried about the risk that it takes. What he's saying when he says that there's a risk here, what he is saying is that no matter what it is that I'm doing, as far as the positivity that I aim to bring to all of this, no matter what it is, somebody can be foolish enough, crazy enough to be a violent deterrent to me, so much so that I should have recognized it before I started, and then somehow he feels like it just might be inevitable. That no matter who it is that I am and how positive I want to be, somebody will bring violence to the issue even when I'm not really out here doing no violence, igniting or initiating no violence against nobody that he thinks, judging off what he saw of me, that it wouldn't matter that somebody would do it and I would be risking my life. That somebody would attack me and challenge my life for what it is that I'm doing. Is he saying that they should, or is he saying that that shouldn't even happen, but that it's a threat nonetheless? If he is saying that it's a threat nonetheless, and that it should not happen to me, but he feels like that it would, what he is saying is there's something to stand up against. There's something to stand up to. Because I wouldn't even deserve it, and it'll be there. Okay. Okay then. So I'm not taking a risk that you acknowledge to get nothing out of it. I've done a lot. I don't know if this dude is black or not. Something's telling me that he is, and I don't know if I maybe clicked his little YouTube profile picture and seen that he was a black guy. I don't know, but and maybe he's not. I might be mixing up things because I do a lot of interaction on social media. So I can't. I don't know if I'm mixing him up with somebody else that I have in my mind right now. But if he's a black dude or not, it wouldn't even matter. The fact of the matter is, we all, even prejudiced people, can understand how the image of a black man might be taken to be aggressive when it's not even the case, and thus the police might react in an aggressive way when it wasn't necessary. Even racist guy can follow that line of thought and go, I can see how that would happen, because I assume all of you motherfuckers are irrationally fucking dangerous. This is what the racist guy would say about black people. So if he knows that that's how he feels, he has to admit that he can imagine that white cops might feel like this, and then because they're cops, they might try to flex and blah, blah, blah. A racist guy would fucking acknowledge and be forced to kind of go, yeah, I see what you're saying, when a black person or anybody points out the potential of racism behind a badge and how unfair that would be. By their fucking racist examination, they would have to say, yes, my sentiments could possibly be found in government business. And they would use that shit to be who I am. But behind that shit, you got to admit that, racist guy. Right? You see how this shit wraps itself up, and all of the problems wraps itself in all of the solution too. Because this sounds fucking ridiculous that people would not then recognize it in themselves if they're racist, recognize how that could foster an advantage behind government business, and then also say, and black people have a right to fucking stand up against that, even if it kind of takes the fucking violence, because I wouldn't let you do that to me. It never comes full circle with honesty like that. That's why I don't respect racist people. Because they could cure their own fucking disease of ignorance if they would just place what it is that they think and feel, every logical place that it can be logically challenged. And then you will find the fault in your bullshit. You sound insane to me. Right? Fucking bullshit. So I said all that to say this. If this guy, whoever was saying that I was clout chasing for nothing, can recognize that, all of that, and see what it is that I'm doing, he'd have to say I'm standing up against something that deserves opposition, and that I'm doing successfully while painting myself in this light of who I really am. The guy who would much rather seek out the fucking hugs than the drama, but I will be ready for the drama because I'm supposed to be war ready. I'm a man on the earth. I don't know what else anybody ever expected, but I will extend my arms in a hug first, because I think that's important. And every time I get a hug, I can say, damn, look at this. Something that we all know that the world might need, regardless of your racial background or how you feel about other races. We all know the value of a hug, even if it's just among your loved ones. Wouldn't it be valuable that I would take a stand like this to stand up for gun rights? And in the midst of all that standing up for the gun rights, I bring the idea that maybe we all just need a hug and we should be looking for some love out here, and that maybe we're not all even separated like we think we are. The fucking monster wants to eat us all, black or white, and that they actually advance on us in the fact that we will use race to divide ourselves amongst each other to ensure that we don't all stand together against the bully that just wants to see all of us dead or under extreme control anyway. Why is it that you gotta beg a fucking racist to understand this, right? Why is it that I can be all of this and then be told that I am clout chasing? Do I sound like a man that's clout chasing? Do I sound like a man who is heavily involved in the examination of the world in ways that we all should be paying attention to, and I seem to be paying attention and figuring it out? Oh, that fucking clip is crazy. Like, I don't know why it won't stick. And I got this stupid, silly ass fucking rubber grip ass case on my phone that turns my damn pocket inside out every time I pull it out of my fucking pocket, but it won't rubber grip enough to stay inside of the clip when my other phone actually did. This is weird as fuck. I'm gonna have to get a better one, because I like the angle there, because then I can maybe glance and make the proper eye contact with y'all without looking too far off the road. But man, whatever gets the fucking job done. I remember when I didn't have a clip up there, and all my fucking live streams from the car were like this. It's whatever. Sam Fisher, what up, man? Hey, I seen your comments in one of my other live streams talking about the Chinese pistols. That's funny you should say that, man, because I was just watching some shorts on the history of guns and shit. I'm trying to brush up on my information, because I don't know everything about guns just because I think the gun is our fucking savior. That don't mean that I'm a fucking gun expert, not in today's guns or in the history of firearms. But I do know that they had automatic and multi-fired fucking weapons at the time that they had these muskets when they wrote the Constitution, a pepper gun and a whole bunch of other fucking weird looking guns. If y'all go look at pictures and drawings and diagrams of these guns, and the U.S. government wanted to get their hands on some of this shit, but it was so expensive to mass produce and all sort of shit that a lot of this shit they never really got their hands on. But they wanted to, and they considered all of that shit, the automatic pow pow bang bang, brah. They wanted all of that shit. Way back then they were aware of it, and they were aware of the future innovations of firearms to expect those things. Y'all praise these founding forefathers, so-called founding forefathers. Y'all praise them, and then y'all act like they're not smart enough to foresee a future of the advancement of firearms and weaponry, and to be included in all of that, because the government can have it, we supposed to have it. That's all of the fucking requirement necessary to make to connect the dots and what that was in the first place. Stop praising them if you don't think that they was to understand that. Why are you praising them then, man? Y'all are frustrating. Y'all are frustrating, man. Right? You also got, if you're going to praise them like you do, you also got to believe that they were smart enough to know that it was never up to the potential tyrannical government to have any say-so on if we can have the guns or not. Because if we gave them a say-so, we would definitely expect for them to flex that say-so to keep the guns away from us at the time that they wanted to be very scary and tyrannical. All of this only makes logical sense. This is why I can't trust no fucking Constitution, because it ain't saved us from that. It's actually giving them an arena of debate to take some undebatable shit so that we can accept the debate and then accept losing the debate too. It looks like a fucking trap to me. Kiss my dick. Y'all are dumb. The intellectual and level and the IQ that y'all got when y'all applying this shit is constantly being framed inside of the fucking slavery that they gave you. If you can only address them in the framework that they gave you, expect that they will be able to fool you or beat you at their own game inside of the fucking framework, bro. I'm not going to rely on government to police themselves or to free me from their bullshit. Doesn't sound like it make any sense at all. Y'all IQ is low, man. Y'all IQ is low. Some of y'all that agree with me, your IQ low, because you agree with the freedom that I'm talking about, and then still say, Trey, let's go to this fucking Capitol building and protest. Let's go. There's this court case. Have you heard about this court case? And blah blah blah. You're still giving in to the idea that they're going to free you from their bullshit. If you use a little bit of intelligence, you will stop expecting for that to be the case. It's not going to be the case. First of all. Secondly, you would also realize that the fate that they will free us has been proven itself over and over again, 4 years at a time, for 250 fucking years, that it ain't gonna really work out in your favor like this when you lean on them. It's only gonna get worse. And look at history, getting worse. I mentioned earlier in my live stream, your dead grandfather, great grandfather from World War I, II, or Vietnam or whatever, they rolling over in their grave because what they thought they was willing to fight and die for. We have loosened our grip on the things that they died for. And if I'm wrong, say I'm wrong, that we've gotten a better America since World War I. Say it to me with a straight face, you motherfucker. The fuck out of here. Examine these things like your life depends on it, because maybe it does. And then be rough and honest with what you find and hold grudges. There's no fucking way they're gonna free us. I don't know what the fuck y'all got to do to understand that. But I don't want to get lost in court cases and Trey, did you watch the political debate? No. Because I don't give a fuck what happened. Because I don't give a fuck about the outcome either. The outcome will equal the furthering of our enslavement, bro. There's nothing else there. Fucking assholes. There's nothing else there. I don't want to watch the debate, bro. I don't give a fuck. I don't know how to explain it to y'all how I don't give a fuck, man. It's wild, man. Who I am is fucking passionate, and it could not come from a clout chase. Calling a revolutionary act like this that took the intelligence to develop it and then the courage to move forward with it. A clout chase? Clout chase would have been me becoming a fucking ordained fucking Christian minister and running fucking game on Christians for being gullible and stupid. That's a clout chasing hustle that would have paid off. I chose something that would get me killed and make me no money. Shut your dumb ass up. You're not being honest with everything you could possibly be looking at. Motherfuckers are God damn, clout chaser. This is what I chose as a clout chase. Screaming into a fucking void of nothingness, man. Don't nobody hear me. No one knows I'm here. I just broke 5,000 subs. I can't get 200 views on an open carry when me pouring my heart out on a corner with a gun in my hand, bruh. Well, not in my hands. Why would I do that? That's overkill. right? To do all that. That looks too much like something. I'm out here with my arms in the air looking for hugs. Telling y'all that they're going to make you put your fucking arms in the air to arrest you. And you need to be putting your gun arms in the fucking air to tell them you're not going nowhere with them about no next fucking pandemic. Motherfuckers worry about a vote. Motherfuckers worry about racism. Fucking stupid. Your vote ain't going to do shit about Bill Gates or fucking Anthony Fauci. Where's your vote when it comes to those motherfuckers running your life? Since 2019, 2020, you punk motherfuckers. And who did they hurt? Only black people? Hell no, white boy. He fucking with you too. He wanted your family to fucking perish if he needed to. If that was gonna happen, go ahead. Into the void of death to you and your family. He said that to all these white people too. Prejudice white people to think that you're above me because you're white. They trying to kill you. Black people to think that the system hates you. They hate everybody, you dumb fuck. They just like using a race. That's the reason. That's the angle that they hurt your black ass, and they know you're going to be sensitive about it. And then they will manipulate you and drag you around by your nose about the shit. Every time they want you to get emotional, they know what to say to you. Fuck. Tell that racial divide that you ain't got no time for that, but you will address it for the ones that are under the hypnosis when they approach you to hurt you. If a racist ain't gonna die for his shit, I don't give a fuck about what he talking about. I can't make him think like me anyway. I talk to him, can't make him think like shit, and I've already accepted that I'm not gonna change him. Then it'll always be there. So now I don't care. You see how you remove yourself from the shit? If you look at what it is that you're dealing with, and then just tell yourself what it is that you're looking at. You cannot legislate morality. I don't give a fuck about what they say in the law about racism. Just know that whoever started that fucking fight deserves to fucking lose. And if a motherfucker bring a fight to me to rob me or because I'm black, either way, same bang, bang, same one, same bang, bang. I don't give a fuck what the reason was. I don't give a fuck what the reason was, bro. You can't manipulate me emotionally about what the reason was. What's wrong with y'all? What's wrong with y'all, bro? What's wrong with y'all, man? I feel sorry for y'all, man. I'm tired of this shit, man. Will y'all stop acting tough and smart when you're a dumb pussy? Stop it, bruh. Stop that shit around me. I'm gonna check you, man. I'm gonna check you because I'm doing too much to try to stand up for you, for everything that I can, man. To be called a clout chaser, kiss my dick, nigga. You don't know me. Shouldn't you wait until you know who the fuck you talk to before you say some shit like that? Huh? And I'm not just saying it to you. I'm saying it to the government that may one day try to say that something that I said on social media with these guns in my hand was somehow a threat to them. And that they want you to also believe that too, so you can stand by on the wayside and cheer for them trying to oppress me about my guns. I'm talking to them too. So I'm glad you're saying this shit. I'm glad when people say this shit so that I can address it now, so that the full story from any angle that anybody could possibly bring to me can unfold inside this shit, so that on the day that I die for whatever fucking reason, I answer all of the questions that you right now in the moment or anything in the fucking future could ever say to me about who the fuck it was that I am and what it was that I was doing, bro. You're not going to misunderstand me. Ain't nobody gonna be able to misunderstand me. I think I would find it very difficult for you to hate me, actually, for you to wish me harm. Anybody who will wish me harm when I'm trying to tell y'all black and white don't fight about that shit because C-19 was meant to fuck all of y'all up. Ain't none of y'all gonna escape the fucking crash of that dollar if they turn the lights out anyway. And whoever's doing this is laughing at y'all that y'all fight like this. I'm asking you to tell me that the world don't look like that and then describe it to me in a better way than what I'm doing. Describe it in a way that makes me look wrong. Y'all will fucking throw insults, fucking ignore what it is that I said, even attack me, rather than to say what it is that I'm saying that you find to be wrong or inaccurate, and then be as articulate and as direct as I am when you tell me how wrong I am. That don't never happen. Not one time has it ever happened. I don't think it's possible. And I don't want that to be arrogance, because I'm trying to tell y'all that there's absolutely nothing that I'm using to develop these conclusions that you don't have access to, that you can also come to these conclusions. And I got a bit of an expectation that when I say this shit, even if you never put it together in the ways that I'm putting it together, that when I say it will resonate so much that you'll say, oh, that's true. I don't know how anybody can really argue with that. I mean, you seem to be covering a lot of ground and trying to come to these conclusions, and other people don't even cover ground that much to be very passionate in the wrong fucking direction about these political things. Trey, thank you. Like, this is what I want to hear. This is what I expect to hear, because I know that that's what I've done to myself. And when I examine myself every fucking day of my life about what it is that I'm doing, what's wrong, and what needs to be tightened, fixed, changed, or edited, and how I think and feel, what do I need to change to be right? I always just reaffirm to myself that I feel like I'm reaching for more to love, peace, and freedom than what government could ever even pretend to your face to be about. They're not about none of that stuff, man. And you know, a Democrat or Republican. Because Democrats think that government is a stage that their opposition could occupy and then do bad stuff to them and other people, while hiding behind something that will make them untouchable. And then the opposition thinks the same about them. What I'm saying is the same thing that they're worried about, being populated by flawed individuals that will pretend to mean well, but actually be doing harm, whether they know it or not, either ignorance or evil. When you try to point this out and I say, I don't think anybody deserves to sit where it is that you don't want them to sit, why would I be comfortable with you sitting there? Are y'all fucking retarded? Are y'all retarded? Motherfuckers don't even be honest or smart or nothing, man. And I ain't even that fucking smart. I think people can get lost in the details a lot, and you won't just call government what it is. You're going to start trying to explain like the three branches of government, and then the process of voting and electoral college. You want to explain all that silly ass shit to me. But like I said in my live stream earlier this morning, I'm not going to let a referee watch a real NFL player run over a father in a parking lot who happens to have a jersey on while he's throwing the football to his son. They're leaving a sporting goods store, right? He doesn't deserve to be hit by three guys and with a referee involved, and then explain the rules of football when he's really been assaulted and he wasn't even playing your game in the first place. You can't. How you going to explain that he can't file no charges because that was a fair hit according to the football rules? You know how psychotic you would look? That's how I think government looks right now. We're trying to explain government shit to me while they try to blanket over the fact that I'm a natural man in the first place. Sucking into contracts where it looked like they have gotten my consent to govern over me, but they really didn't though. And they know that they didn't get the consent. That's why they try to force you into these fucking contracts and agreements all the time. From your birth certificate to your driver's license, that you need to bring your birth certificate as proof so they can connect these contracts in a linear story of your enslavement to make it look like you agreed the entire time to be a part of this shit. All of that is a fucking trap, right? There's no way in hell that you can get a second opinion by another referee, and then you can review the play in slow motion, all this other shit, and think that I should pause in my grievances to allow you to even speak about showing me an instant replay about a fucking NFL player, a legit NFL professional athlete, running me over in a fucking parking lot because I happen to have on a football jersey and I'm throwing a football. I'm not going to listen to your rules or watch your instant replay. It seems psychotic to expect me to. Peace and love to y'all, man. I'm fucking... Peace and love to y'all, man. Rick James, Sam Fisher, the usual suspects, Dom the Bomb. What up, man? Cody, what up, Cody? I be missing your shout out sometimes, Cody. I be seeing you, man, and I be off on my rant, and sometimes I never come back to you and Nunya, but I be seeing y'all in here. What's up, Asan Hook? We in here, man. What a fucking man dropping the. That's become like a series. That's just a part of my fucking live streams now, to fucking drop the phone. Man, I love y'all, man, and I just want anybody who trying to hurt y'all for any reason to leave y'all alone so that y'all can really focus on the racial issue and ask yourself, do you really have a problem with people of different races, or is it an economical and social engineering factor that's influencing what it is that you think and feel about other people so much that you cannot even be yourself? That is that bad. I don't know, man. I think when deep influences fuck with shit like that, I think it ruins it so much, especially in something like life that we can't even redo. I find myself to be very offended by that. I find myself to be almost feel like I'm fighting for justice, so that the man that kills me is killed me is held responsible when I haven't been killed. I feel like I'm a ghost fighting for justice about my death. That's what I feel like. I feel like I've already been through this shit, and I can already see the bad ending. So I'm fighting from, you could almost say a victimhood, but it's well deserved, because this government deserved a revolution, because they've been trampling human rights in other places while they keep us under control, so that we can be this weapon that they use against the world. And then when the whole world has been beaten, then they come back and then they smooth over. This thorn of an existence is what a lot of countries feel like we are. Then they smooth that over by conforming America, having America conform to communist type global control. And that is what the fuck it is that they want. And people have been saying this for a long time. And when you know that, if you even know that simple sentiment can even be remotely true, or something that you should pay attention to hope it, to find something to make it untrue, all you have to do is just be on the scene as a crime scene investigator and know that that might be a possibility, and then look into wondering how far we have come, since people right on American soil have been saying this for a long time now in this country, 100 years or more, that communism is on a horizon for this country too, that it's part of a plan. Actually, people have said this before. All you gotta do is hear it one time and then say, well, it better not fucking look like it, because if it does, you're gonna make me suspicious, bruh. And then when you go look even just a little bit, you go, god damn, there it is, look at it. And then you flash forward 20 years, you go, it's winning. Then you go 30, 40, 50 more years, you go, oh shit, you see World War I, World War II, the Vietnam War, and you go, wow, look at this shit marching on. I can't believe I'm watching this happen. We've been saying this. People been saying it. It's kind of weird, because I'm wondering where you getting that from. And when I look, I go, there it is. It kind of looks like it. And it looking like it should be enough to sound your alarms. You're going to wait till it gets there? I think y'all are broken, man. There's something wrong with people, man. Ain't there something wrong with these motherfuckers? Hey, Son Hook, ain't there something wrong with these motherfuckers? Huh? Rick James, ain't there something wrong with him, man? There's something wrong with it, man. The acceptance of your life being trampled like this by motherfuckers like that. I don't know, man. I'm in awe, man. Good luck to you. RPM Trade Vietnam and this bitch Wu Bang, get a gun, man, and stop playing, will you? Or you always just gonna be a bitch about your whole life, man? I think y'all trying to dodge it, man. I think y'all just wanna whistle Dixie and act like that shit not there, bro. Craziness. Peace and love to y'all, man. Quinn, Texas Shepherd, what up? Yeah, smash the like button. And then go buy a gun. Damn right, Texas Shepherd. Yeah, go do that. You know how proud I would be? It would be mission accomplished if anybody ever heard me and never really thought about a gun until they saw me, and then went and got one because I changed their mind like that for them to just go buy a gun. And people in public have stopped me and told me that. So mission accomplished for sure. I wish I knew how many people I've done that to. One is enough. I'm pretty sure there's more. Man, peace and love to y'all, man. Do like the man said, hit the like button and then go buy a fucking gun, man. Damn.